Hey y'all, today we're doing some crochet boho faux locks, so let's get started. So I brought these crochet locks from Hahonis on Amazon, and it looks like it comes with a crochet hook. It comes with a lot of rubber bands and clips. It comes with 6 bundles of hair and 12 locks per bundle. You have 60 locks in total in one set of locks. So you see there, ombre, that's what I wanted, black, and then they turn nicely to red, so it has a nice ombre effect. And at the end they have a nice curl, which also blends nicely from the lock to the curl. And this is how the roots look. Here's the loop, so they're looped, and it's pretty textured up top. Well, to attach it, we're going to use the Outre Expression Twisted Up Springy Afro Twist Hair in color 1B. And I tried to find the shortest I could. This is the 16-inch one. So now let's get into the parting. To do my twist, I just braided the root and then twisted the rest of the way down using hair butter and squeezed the rest of the hair butter out so that it could dry faster. For the front left side, I have 2, 4, 7, 11. Then I have the same thing on this side, I think. 2, 4, 7, 11. So 22, 3, 7, 10, 12, 13. So I have a total of 35 twists. So I'll only need 3 bundles of these locks. So let's start up front. So you see this twisting hair comes like in pre-strands already, like pre-separated strands. So I'm just gonna separate those. Now for each strand, I'm gonna separate it into 3. So 3. Now I'm gonna use one of these 3s per lock. So I'm taking 1 lock from the bundle, and I'm going to put the crochet loop through the lock first. Then I'm going to put my hook onto my twist and close it. Then pull my twist through that lock's loop, like so. Now I'm going to let that sit halfway. I'm going to take my crochet hook through my root and pull the end of my twist through my root, like so. Like this. So you should kind of look something like this right now, where the lock is hanging down by being looped onto your twist. Hold it in place, use a clip to hold it while you get your wrapping hair. Alright, so remember, I'm taking 1/3 of that pre-separated strand. I'm going to feed this through the base of the twist, and I'm just going to measure it up half so that it's equal. The 2 halves are equal. Now I'm going to take off this clip and hold it tight. I'm going to hold everything within my twist and lock tightly, and I'm going to start by wrapping tight at the root first and then begin to wrap downward. It may get a little messy, that's okay. You want it to look that way so it doesn't look super neat. So now I'm crossing over onto the lock, and the lock's bump is like right here, but it's okay because you can't really tell that it's the lock's bump. We're at a point where the 2 wrapping strands are short, so I'm gonna just take just one and just wrap with that one first. So I am wrapping some of that wrapping here inside of it, and I'm gonna keep wrapping until I run out and it gets really free and I can't wrap anymore. Now I'm gonna take the remainder of that other wrapping piece and do the same thing, wrap all the way down until I cannot wrap anymore. And this is why I wanted to use the short wrapping hair, because I don't want it to get into the red part. And it didn't. So it stops right there. So let's see. It stops like down here below my chest. So doing this method gives it a little more length to the original length of the lock, which is what I would really like. Alright, so let's do number 2. Okay, so same thing. Hook on that lock, pull the twist through, pull the twist through your root. Hold those 3 down together using a clip while you get your wrapping hair. Feed your wrapping hair through the loop, through your twist. Take that clip off, wrap tightly at your root first, and then start wrapping down. As I wrap, I like to put my pointer finger on top of it just to hold the wrapping. See? This pointer finger. Now I'm coming to the bulk of the lock, and that's fine. So here, actually, I'm going to take the 2 strands and start wrapping with 1 strand first until it runs out. It's good that it's frayed on the ends, and then I'm going to take the other one and wrap till it runs out. If you don't feel secure doing this without glue, you can use nail glue and it'll secure on your ends. This one's a little skinnier than this one, and I think that's because this twist was skinny, but it's okay. You won't really notice it with like all the locks together. Feed the lock through the crochet hook and feed your twist through the lock loop. Feed your twist through your root. Hold it down with a clip. Feed your wrapping hair through your root. Even it out. Wrap tight at the root first. Alright, and then start wrapping downwards. And it just so happens this hair ended at the loop of the lock, and that's okay. I'm just gonna wrap right below that lock. Right below that loop till it runs out. And it's all nice and secure. So now I'm working on the second piece already. I'm gonna separate this into threes. And of course you can pre-do this because you already know how many locks you need based on your twist. So you can do your separating as well in the beginning. I got my pre-separated piece. You see how loose it is up here? That's why you want to wrap tight, or else it'll be loose. Wrap tight at first, then start wrapping down. And just make sure you check for your twist. Make sure it's not sticking out of your wrapping hair by accident, especially if everything is the same color. Like this one, everything is black. Okay, now you do know that if you are like you have allergic reactions to hair, usually it's like the glue or whatever they use to preserve the hair. I would just wash your locks in shampoo and then apple cider vinegar. And I have a video on washing crochet hair, just the whole process of how to do so. So if you need help with that, check that video out. Now you can see the difference between this thickness and this thickness because this twist was smaller than this one. Just keep that in mind whenever you see something like that. I guess whenever you're doing your twist, try to make them all equal so that you don't have any like mismatched sizes like me. It really won't show because the locks are going to be like covering each other anyway. So if I notice like the twist is thinner, I'm gonna wrap like twice on the same spot and then move down just to keep the width of the lock like not equal but symmetrical. Hey y'all, so I'm finished. They are so pretty. Look at the red. So pretty. The sun is shining so bright, so I'm going to turn down my light. I hope you guys can see the hair. They look so pretty. They look natural too, like because of the wave. So it looks like I did like a braid out on locks, like regular locks. But yeah, this is how they look. They have a nice length. Perfect length. They hit my hips. The spring twist hair just blended so well with the faux locks, so like it looks like it's all one lock and not just two types of hair. As far as like weight, there is a little weight, but it's not heavy. It's not like craziness. Again, that depends on like the amount of locks that you put in your hair, so just be aware of that whenever you're doing your locks. Yeah, I love the ombre. It just blends so nicely. Like I'm so glad. I will be reusing these. I will be taking these out, washing them, and doing all that like I told y'all earlier. And I still have like a whole nother set for a whole nother head. So yeah, I might give those away to like my family or friends, whoever wants some faux lock. That's what I usually do. And yeah, but I think I'm gonna keep these. It just flows so nicely. The curly ends flow nicely. It's not like natural looking and like silky curl. It's like a nice natural flow. I can wear a side part. I usually don't, but with this hairstyle I will. I like to do like low ponytails with the two things in the front sometimes. They're too pretty to be up. I hope this video was helpful. Thumbs up if it was. Check out more like this on my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.